Hey there, and welcome to Faith and Finance, where your values and your financial vision come together. I'm your host, Jill Thompson, registered rep for Joseph Eden Capital, a sister firm of Joseph Wealth Management. Every week, I'll be walking with you through the tools, truths, and strategies that help you build wealth with purpose, clarity, and peace. Because your money isn't just about what you have, it's about what you're building. Let's get started. If you've ever said, I want to invest, but I don't know where to start, this episode is for you. Because here's the truth. If you have a phone, you already have what you need to begin. Today, we're going to walk through simple tools, practical steps, and a kingdom perspective to help you get started with investing right from your phone. Let's begin with the most common question I hear. Where do I begin? Here are some of the most beginner-friendly platforms that you can download and use today. You have companies like Vanguard that are great for long-term investors who want low-cost index funds. Fidelity, easy to use with tons of research tools. Schwab, clean layout and strong customer support. And as a matter of fact, it's the very platform that Joseph Wealth Management uses to manage many of our clients. Robinhood, mobile first, let's say that, mobile first and simple to navigate, especially for hands-on learners. Each of these platforms let you open accounts like a brokerage account for general investing, a Roth IRA or traditional IRA for retirement, and custodial accounts if you're thinking about investing for your children or even your grandchildren. Because remember, we think about legacy, not just what we're building for ourselves and today, but for future generations. And yes, you can do all of this from your phone. Listen, it takes less than 20 minutes for you to open these apps, complete the application process, and get started. This is about access. And access changes everything. So what do you actually need to open an account? Well, I have a quick checklist that I want to run down for you. Primarily, we need your name, address, social security number, your bank account information, because ultimately you'll use this in order to fund your investment account. And most importantly, I'll say this again, most importantly, I want you to have a goal. What is your reason for opening the investment account? Is it retirement? Do you need to maybe purchase a home in the future? Is it for your children's education? Or maybe you're thinking about generational wealth. Once your account is open, here's what you can do. And this is really what I want you to do. I want you to first start with setting up automatic contributions. I need you to let this become a new habit for you. Every time you get paid, or every time you can maybe set it for once a month, I want you to contribute towards your retirement account or contribute towards your investment account. You can choose from stocks, ETFs, or even index funds. Track your progress right from your phone, anytime, anywhere. And for those of you, because I know you're new to the market, I do want you to know, because we're located here in Chicago, that the market is open from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, you can convert that to whatever time zone you're in so that you got an idea of how the market is moving and when it's open. But this is more than just opening an account. This is building confidence, it's building consistency, and I want to say it's about building legacy. It's not just access, it's about empowerment. You can empower yourself. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you what to do. You have a phone, use it. Now, maybe you're thinking, Jill, I am not ready to pick my own investments yet. And I hear you. That can be quite intimidating. And if you haven't done so already, you can check out, there's 2 episodes that we've done that show you how to pick the right investments for yourself, whether it be a stock, whether it be a mutual fund. Because guess what? We have a 4P process that we use in Joseph Wealth Management that I want you to master. So check out our previous episodes so that you can pick stocks that are best for you. Listen, I hear all your thoughts because guess what? I was there. But the good news is there are apps that do the work for you. Let me introduce them to you. Betterment. You can literally use Betterment to set your goals, connect your bank, and invest based on your own risk level. Yes, everything has some risk, but we have to identify what your risk level is. Then they have apps like Acorns, which rounds up your purchase power. So every time you purchase or swipe from your card, let's say you purchase something for $8.41, they round up the additional 59 cents into your Acorn account for use of investment purposes. Use that spare change. Don't let it come back into your account. Use it to go into your investment account. These apps are great for people who want to set it and forget it. However, if there's a budgeting issue that you're experiencing right now, and that's more so of the bigger challenge as to why you're not getting started, there are a couple apps I want you to consider. YNAB, which is you need a budget, and then we have Every Dollar, which is created by Dave Ramsey. They help you see where your money is going so you can free up dollars to invest. Listen, the Bible says no one doesn't count the cost before they go to war. So sometimes we do need to start with a budget because if you're figuring out, hey, I don't have the capital, the budget will help you see where you can cut some costs. You don't have to be hands-on to be financially faithful. Sometimes it's just about building a new habit, exercising a new muscle. And so right now, we're going to learn a new muscle called investing. And let's bring it back to the word. Luke 16:10 says, whoever is faithful with little will also be faithful with much. Let's pause right here. If you've got a smartphone, you're already holding more access than generations before us ever had. There's really no excuse. That's not just a convenience. That's about stewardship. You have the ability to align your finances with your faith and allow God to be in the midst of it to take you to the next level. And what God puts in your hand, He expects you to manage it with wisdom. It's not a question. You have to do it. You don't have to wait until you have more money, more time, or even more confidence. You can start today, right where you are. That phone in your hand, if you're using a phone right now to watch me, it's not just for distraction purposes. Yes, we've consumed ourselves and we live in a world where we're consumed with social media, okay? But it goes beyond just being used for a distraction. It's a tool for transformation, a portal to purpose. Let's make sure we use it well. But before we end, you know how I am. I always like to give you a challenge. This is what I want you to do. Number 1, download one investing app. Even if you don't have the funds for it yet, I still want you to do it because it's an act of faith. As you download the app and you believe that you'll actually begin investing, trust me, God says He'll open up windows of heaven and pour you out blessings that you won't have room enough to receive. Number 2, open a free account and explore the dashboard. Don't get intimidated. Most times, if you look through these apps, they have educational aspects or parts or portions where you can click, and they'll even educate you how to use the app, where to go and create your watch list so that you can put your stocks in there, or even the mutual funds that you want to look at. They also have educational places or portions within the app where they'll teach you about what investing looks like. Number 3, learn the language. Familiarize yourself with investing terms. We use words all the time like capital. We use terms like 52-week average. We use terms like volatility and volume. Don't run away or shy from these words. These are investment terms that you should embrace, because as we bring on more speakers, or even as you continue to keep watching me, I want you to be ready to be a great investor. Because here's the truth. Familiarity builds confidence, and confidence builds action. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. This is where your faith moves. So, if you're ready to turn access into action, let's build your plan together. You can always feel free to visit josephwealthmanagement.com or call us at 800-807-2881 to schedule your free consultation. But again, for those of you who are just getting started, Joseph Wealth Management uses Charles Schwab on a consistent basis to manage much of our clients' money. And it's a great place for you to start. Open your account today. And if you feel at all unsure, uncertain, give us a call and we can assist you. Let's turn your phone into a financial engine and build by faith. Until next time, I'm Jill Thompson, reminding you that with faith and strategy, your future is already in motion. Welcome to our Faith Perspective. Before we close, I want to leave you with this reminder from Scripture. In Exodus 4:2, when God called Moses to lead his people, he asked, "What is that in your hand?" Moses replied, "A staff." And with that ordinary staff, God performed extraordinary miracles. Today, you may be holding something ordinary in your hand, a phone. But in the hands of a faithful steward, it can be a tool for extraordinary impact. We often look for signs that it's time to start investing, but sometimes the sign is what's already in your hand: a resource, a device, a moment of opportunity. Luke 16:10 says, "Whoever is faithful with little will also be faithful with much." It's not about starting big. It's about starting where you are, with what you have, and letting God guide your steps from there. So whether you're using your phone to invest for the first time, or you're setting up auto transfers or tracking your giving and growth, remember, you're not just managing money, you're multiplying mission. Let's be faithful with the tools God has placed right in our hands. The Faith and Finance podcast is intended for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions expressed by the host and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Joseph Wealth Management, Joseph Eden Capital, or any affiliated entities. Nothing shared on this podcast should be construed as personalized, financial, legal, tax, or investment advice. All investing carries risk, including the potential loss of principal. Listeners are strongly encouraged to consult with a licensed financial advisor or fiduciary who understands their unique circumstances before making any financial decisions. Joseph Wealth Management and Joseph Eden Capital are registered entities and operate in accordance with applicable regulatory guidelines. Business is conducted only in jurisdictions where they are duly licensed or exempt from registration.